bibbly gibbly bimbilumbity. Hey, hey, hey. I was in a great folk band before this. Well, you got Alan, Richard and Nuala, who are not problematic really, they're all alright really. And then things just get really complex from there, and you got Paddy, but you got EB, who's sort of like really dodgy. I've known him for ages and I just don't know what he's doing here. He's completely deaf as a post. Ask anyone. He is completely deaf as a post, and he plays the bass through feeling, and it's coming through his feet from the floor. It's incredible, really. It's quite a deaf person, yeah. And then you've got Glyn, who's he used to have long hair, and then he used to be quite a freaky guy, and then he sort of went all sort of like straightish, you know. And he doesn't sort of come out with us anymore. He sort of goes out with his mates a lot more, you know. And yeah, he does sort of like, you know. I think Friday night, he used to come out a lot with us on Friday night, but he's doing bridge these days, isn't he? Basically, or something like that, you know. Well, it's just gone that way, you know. And then there's Paddy, who's like a sort of maniac, really. Ego, total maniac, and total weirdo, really. And there's no telling him anything, really.
So then we were playing in the Horse and Groom. That's where it really got together, yeah. In this nutty pub called the Horse and Groom. And it was full of these nutty landlords who used to keep it open till about 3, 4 in the morning until it was shut down because of a big fight and loads of police every night. But we had this little corner which was quite sort of peaceful, where we could quietly smoke, drink and play. And that was where it all got together.
In that order?
Yeah, in about that order. Well, drinking was first, really, because we were all getting free drinks for anyone that was playing.
Can you turn this radio off? I can't. This one of the bad sides. 4 or 5 people in the band support out of 7. 4.5 really. Basically, we've got so used to squatting now that we just see it as normal, everyday situation, don't we, Tim? Yeah. You bloody squatter. Whereas a lot of people from the outside would see it as a sort of, because of what they've read in the press and what they know of squatting.
It's dirty, horrible thing to do.
They would think it was sort of dirt, you know, no electricity, filthy, which it can be. But most of the time, you know, as you can see from this place, it's quite easy. It's quite easy to organise a house if you just know a bit about what a hammer is, which end of a hammer is the heavy end.
Yay, good morning to you all. Come on in.
But you look so late from a parable, make to the shine of a
sticking any posters up, will you?
Oh no, we wouldn't do that. We're just putting them up like pretending to put them up.
Where's the lid?
There you are.
212. Tofu, Löwenfrügen. Löwenfrügen, Tofu.
Trust the boys in blue. Let me tell you about the things they do. These ain't stories, these ain't lies. These are things I've seen with my own eyes. Things I've seen with my own eyes. I've seen with my own eyes. Been stripped naked, kicked to the floor. Prep with sticks, not along, I'm not alone. There's nothing I can do, you see. No magistrate's gonna believe me. See folks lying on the ground, kicked to the head when they're ready down. You can scream, you can shout, but you can't prove that beyond a reasonable doubt. Can't prove that beyond a reasonable doubt. Never proved that beyond a reasonable doubt. Say you trust the boys in blue. Let me tell you about the things they do. These ain't stories, these ain't lies. These are things I've seen with my own eyes. These are things I've seen with my own eyes. I've seen with my own eyes. Boys in blue, let me tell you about the things they do. These ain't stories, these ain't lies. These are things I've seen with my own eyes. These are things I've seen with my own eyes. I've seen with my own eyes. Have you read the papers, see what they say? Have you read the news and hacked me away? Police will tell you drugs, don't believe that's true. Here's the story, I'll tell you. Friend of mine found his stash at 100. Each got a key to a house. On in charge, the E's were gone. They're so straight, what do you think they've done? They're so straight, what do you think they've done? They're so straight, what do you think they've done? Say you trust the boys in blue. Let me tell you about the things they do. These ain't stories, these ain't lies. These are things I've seen with my own eyes. These are things I've seen with my own eyes. I've seen with my own eyes. Came into my local pub. It was open late. Barman said he'd shut right there. They told him to wait. They explained the little deal. They might turn right out. What money you pay? I said go. I don't like it when you ask me why. I don't like it when you ask me why. I don't like it when you ask me why. Let me tell you about the things they do. These ain't stories, these ain't lies. These are things I've seen with my own eyes. These are things.
Yeah.